I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call.
Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with our second round of Jared Halley with Halley. I never actually figured it out between the videos, so please let me know in the comments if I'm saying it wrong for when I come back a third time. But we are here with his cover of Don't Stop Me Now from Queen. This is one of my favorite songs. It's like, I was trying to think about it earlier. This might be my third favorite song of all time. So, Mr. Jared Halley, you've got high standards for me this time. But your cover, I don't know why I'm saying your, like I'm talking like he's gonna watch this. I don't know. I'm very excited to watch his cover. I was very impressed with what I've seen from him before, and I'm very excited to see his take on one of my top 5 favorite songs of all time. That's all I'm trying to say. Also, this was submitted by one of my lovely patrons over at patreon.com/Mortius. If you want to join the leagues of patrons and potentially be able to get your submission in front of me for a reaction, please consider joining. Links in every single description, or it's just patreon.com/Mortius. Not too hard to remember. And now, without any further ado, let's stop kicking my green screen and just jump on in to Queen, Don't Stop Me Now, a multi-part acapella cover by Jared H. Nailed it, and then it hit my microphone. This is a mess of an intro.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive.
I feel like I'm gonna be too busy jamming. I don't even know if I'm gonna actually like do a good job of talking about the things I'm supposed to talk about. And I just love the doo 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 doo, like just the way he's kind of dancing around. Some of them, like a lot of them are just so doo doo, but some of them are doing a little more dancing. And I like the variety. There we go. I was trying to think of that word, and the only word that's coming to my brain was inconsistency, and I'm like, that sounds negative. What I actually meant was variety.
I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now.
Oh, I love, that's actually really impressive. To get that many voices, to have really like precise starts and stops like that is incredibly impressive. Like really, really, really so.
So don't stop me now.
Like even when I'm just recording my own stuff and I'm just trying to cut off like a long, like a, you know, like even just getting that cut off. So don't stop me, and having the starts and stops of each of those. Oh, that's very, very impressive control over the, like just rhythm.
So don't stop me now.
And the range just displayed in that.
Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go.
Hold on, I'm not paying attention.
I'm having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws.
I like how we've got one just in that dum 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 dum, like a really just good and effective bass line happening there. And of course, I just love the like and the like how these two, I don't know, like the two right here and right here, but one over. Mason, put a square on them. Are replicating like a and a kind of like replicating the instruments visually that they're replicating with their mouth.
I'm a shooting star leaping through the
That's really cool.
Like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning.
And just the like, clearly like, there's no stopping me. Like, he's not really putting a ton of air behind it, which is really impressive because it's hard to do an E vowel high. Like, there's no stopping me. That's why in a lot of things, when you hear someone saying me, they often kind of make it a like may or a meh. You know what I mean? Like in Greatest Showman, that's one of my biggest like things that just like, once I heard it, I couldn't unhear it, which is a shame because I like the rest of the song, which is like, for me, for me. You know what I mean? When she really goes to that big belt in Never Enough, she switches from me to may. And so the fact that he's got that, there's no stopping me. And he has that E sound happening without like really having to put a ton of air behind it is really impressive vowel control.
Go, there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky,
Yeah, like the fact that he puts more air behind burning than me is insane for like, if you actually know what it's like to sing those vowels.
200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at this speed.
And I just love the dancing ones, they're so fun.
Make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now.
All right, Eric Whitacre.
Good time. I'm having a ball.
You guys have heard me talk about this. I like to call these Eric Whitacre chords, even though I know he's not the first person who has done things like this. But just any time is like all on the same note. Now it's a 3-part harmony. Now it's a 4-part harmony. Now it's a 7 to 10-part harmony. Just always reminds me of that one part from Water Night. Just the, if you open your eyes. Like it's one of those things where like it's just, it just keeps growing. And so that kind of reminded me of that.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a
And kind of messing with the rhythm there to give you a little more time to enjoy that harmony. It's iffy to, oops, what's happening? There we go. I shouldn't say iffy because that sounds wrong. It's risky to change the tempo or change the rhythm rather in such a beloved song. But for that single moment, I think it works.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. 'Cause I'm having a good time. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I am a love machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb, I'm about to roll. Explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed.
And yeah, just the way that like, he's got such good control over these notes. And obviously, Freddie Mercury, no joke when you are trying to replicate some of those notes. So like the fact that he's doing it so well is really impressive. Just like,
I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they
200 degrees. Like even when I'm doing that, I have to kind of squish it out.
call
And I'm
me
a tenor.
Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Woo, woo, woo. I like it. Don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's so cool. I really want to hear what that sounds like without the vocal effect on it, because it's really cool. It's really perfect for that riff, the way that he both performed and altered it. So I'm really curious what the performance sounds like without the alteration.
Oh, burning through the sky, yeah.
I just can't help but dance and sing along. I love this song so much.
I'm having such a good time, I'm having a ball. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Cause I'm having a good time. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
The dancing up top is perfect. Ooh. That was awesome. I know I didn't talk about like a ton of stuff there, but I'm glad the few things I had to talk about, I'm glad that I was able to get out because a lot of the stuff he was doing there was really cool. And just, yeah, that was awesome. For how much I love the original song, let me make sure there's anything else actually. Okay, cool, just double checking. For how much I do really, really love the original song, he did it justice really well, and I'm not surprised at all. Very, very talented artist, but yeah, that rocked, and I'm glad that I got recommended it. So thank you so much to the patron who sent this to me. I'm like 98% sure it was Kevin, but now I'm questioning myself, so if it was someone else, I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for whoever submitted it. If you want to join my list of lovely patrons, that link is always in the description. What the heck just happened to my voice? I think I need to be done recording for the day, guys. I think I'm gonna do my final recording tomorrow. Oh, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna go lay down. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. And bye!